Hey, beautiful people. So, I always say so. I always say so, but I'm gonna keep it this time because, oh my god, by the way, I burnt my arm just trying to make some French toast. So, call me a loser all day long. But I'm here with my week 9 mental health video. And I really want to say, I know if you follow me on Instagram, you know I've been talking about this book, but don't mind my cat in the background. Don't mind my bed either. Like, I've barely been sleeping, but when I sleep, and that's important to me, especially right now. But anyway, this positive energy book, I keep talking about it, and I know what I want to do with it now, because I'm almost done with it. But literally yesterday, I was reading it. I kind of like this angle too. I was reading it, and it was about letting go of the past. And I know I made a video before about letting go of the past. Oh my god. And of resentment and things like that, but this was talking about more in a sense of just with yourself. Like, I know with resentment it could involve yourself, but what I mean is like just letting go of the mentality of things with the past. So like, I know a lot of people call it like midlife crisis and stuff like that, but in reality, we all go through some kind of crisis. It don't have to be when we're 50. It could literally be like you in your late 20s, mid 20s, whatever, and you reminisce on high school all the time, and that's how you ruin your relationships, because you're like, yo, back in high school, I'm rubbing my belly, by the way. I know it always makes that noise. It's hard not to. But yo, back in high school, that was the glory days. Like, I used to do this, that, and the third, and it's like you put your mind back in time, and you're not able to live in the moment, and you try to relive those moments, and you're ruining your present moments. And when I was reading that chapter too, it made me think about I'm gonna put it in the description box. I cannot remember what the name of this Jhene Aiko song is called, but she talks about, you are here, be still, don't fear type thing. It's so beautiful how she sings it. I love her voice. But anyway, all I could think about was that song, because it's true. Like, you have to stay in the present moment. And honestly, speaking on all that, that's really helped my mental health a lot. Just thinking about the current moment, not about how things went with certain situations, or like how things might end up, and just trying to predict the future, because you can't. But like, just really focusing on just every day, which I've had to do anyway, for other reasons that I'll get into it another time. It's really helped. Like, it's a peaceful mindset, really. Like, just thinking, okay. And I know a lot of people think about, getting through the day. Like, some people really live like that, but it's like different for them, because they're only thinking about it from survival instead of actually living. And I understand, everybody's situation is different. I'm not here to say you need to be thinking about flowers and, you have tough financial situations. I definitely pray for that. And later on my channel, I definitely want to get more into financial freedom and how to obtain it. But what I'm getting at is just, you ruin your peace of mind and happiness thinking about just things that went wrong, could go wrong, are wrong, or whatever, instead of just like what you have that you're grateful for. I know that's still like, oh my god, people probably tired of hearing that, but it's true. Like, when you really focus on what you have and don't think about, okay, I need to buy these shoes when they come out, or I need to do this so I can be better than the next person, or even if it's not that, like, I won't feel good about myself until I'm doing this. Like, stuff like that not only blocks blessings from coming to you, but they mess with your mental, because you're downing yourself. You're making yourself like, when you compare yourself to others or things you don't have, like, you're placing words over yourself that are putting you in like a bad position. That's the best way I can explain it. But And it's such a good chapter, the chapter I'm on, because I haven't finished it. I like literally just started it last night. But it's such a good chapter because right now, like different stuff that I have going on in my life, I do have to let go of the past and like treat my reality how I want reality to treat me, if that makes sense. Like that whole golden rule thing, whatever. But it's real though. Like if you want love in life, you have to give love. I'm not saying, be someone people can mooch off of, but you have to really, like, if you have trouble with people in your life, I'm not saying keep them in your life and try and love them and they're hurting you, but like don't resent them. Like let them go out of genuine love, not that phrase where I let you go in love but I really hate you type thing, where like, you know, you don't really mean it, but like genuinely you have to let things go in your life with love and say, this is better for me. And the book was even talking about that, like the universe blesses you when you really let things go, um, because it's not serving you anymore, and it really blesses you because it's like, thank you for taking care of yourself. And I thought that part was so beautiful. I love that because I'm like, it's true. Like when you really let go, and how some people say let God or let the universe take control, like it makes a huge difference in your life. And that's really what I want us to focus on this week with mental health, is really focusing on letting go out of love. So not so much like how my other video was saying, with resentment and, you just tired of stuff and stuff like that, but like really letting go out of love and letting things be, because I know as humans we have a hard time letting go of control sometimes. And it makes things hard. It makes it really hard to just not focus on things when you are so focused on having control. It just really takes away from the experience of life, because life is all about evolution and growth. And the more you really let go out of love, knowing better is coming for you without you having to think like, oh well, better is this. Like don't plan for the future, but don't, go into it blindly, but don't plan so to a T that you have it from A to Z, and if D is knocked off, then you're like, thrown off by it. Like just believe that if D gets thrown off, like okay, D had to be thrown off for some reason. Like D didn't work out because it was gonna be bad for me or whatever it is. Um, that's really all I can explain with it. I'm really working in that right now. Like every week I'm really posting about what I'm going through, and I love it, really. So I'm thankful that you joined me again this week for a quick mental health thought. I don't know the word I'm looking for, but I'm glad that you joined me again this week. Follow me on Instagram, all things Deanna Love, or not or and my personal page __ Deanna Love. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. Like life is good. I might have already said this, pregnancy brain, but my boys turned 34 weeks today. I would show you my belly, but we're not doing that right now. Another time. But anyway, I love you guys, and I'll see you later.